first law of motion states that an object at rest stays at rest and an object in motion stays in motion, with the same speed and in the same direction unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. In the egg and quarter demo, before the external force acted upon the index card, all the objects remain at rest due to the balance of forces. Normal forces pushing upward and forces of gravity pushing downward. The egg and coin follow the law of inertia because it has mass. The inertia of the coin and egg resists the change of its reset position. As a result, the coin and egg do not move with the index card. The second law of motion states that acceleration is produced when a force acts on mass. The greater the mass of the object being accelerated, the greater the amount of force needed to accelerate the object. When comparing the softball to the baseball, you can tell that the mass of the softball is greater than the baseball. So according to the second law of motion, you would need more force to move the softball in order to move it as fast as a baseball. But when you apply the same force, you can see that the acceleration of the baseball was much greater than the softball. When comparing the mass of the two swings, you can tell that the swing with the person has more mass than the one without. So according to the second law of motion, the swing with the person would need more force applied to move it as fast as the one without the person. But when you apply the same force, you can see that the acceleration of the swing without the person is greater than the swing with the person. The third law of motion states that for every reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction. An outside force made the slinky move forward, and it had the opposite and equal reaction by its direction coming back towards where the force was made with the same acceleration. The ball bouncing represents opposite and equal reaction because of the fact that the ball bounces right back to its original position in the air. The amount of force put on the ball being pushed down is the same amount of force being put on the ball when coming back up.
Damn, it feels good to be a gang.
Hi, you just watched a video on Newton's 3 laws of motion in order to better understand how each law is in everyday life. Thanks for watching.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street. Under the sun, the bastard son will pop the clock to feed himself and family.